Good morning. Welcome back to Dower House Farms. We're Beef and Crops Farm, East Cork and South Ireland. We put up a video every day. Please like and subscribe as it helps grow the channel. Videos the last couple of days are doing really well, so that's great. Might be getting out to the odd person from not within the farming community and to see all the good we're doing. So we better get on and get some jobs done. Pushed in now. It's cold last night now, it was down below freezing, and all these are all a little bit short on feed. So now I have a good question that should start a good debate, right? When animals are warm they eat less, okay? And when they're cold they eat more. Now right, they may be eating more, they eat more because it's not so much to keep, people say it's to keep them warm, but I think their appetites are suppressed if they're too hot. So then by the same token, if they're eating more when it's cold, does that mean they're putting on more weight? I think it does. Because intake invariably, no matter what, equals weight gain. The more you can get animals to eat, the more weight they'll put on. Everything we do is about driving intake. We have our diet 100% balanced, and then everything after that is about driving intake. Not feeding them too much, not feeding them too little, feeding them at the same time every day. Not having a hole, keeping it fresh, etc, etc, etc. It's all about driving intake. The more intake we can drive, the more our cattle will put on. So of a colder day, are they putting on more weight than a hot day? I think they are, but I'd love to see, put in your comments below what you think, and don't maybe jump to conclusions as, oh no, they're only eating to keep themselves warm. Have a think about it and see what you think. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. No one has been able to answer me. I have in this country, and I've asked plenty of people, and it's always just assumed that the more they're only eating to keep themselves warm, which I don't think that's the case. I just think they have more of an appetite when it's cold, so they eat more and they put on more weight. Let me know. I'm speaking about like 1 year plus cattle now. I know that baby calves need feed to keep themselves warm because they can't generate their own heat. It's not baby calves I'm talking about. I'm talking about finishing growing type stock. Frank this morning. It's too early. I suppose it'll have to do for one day. So you can't probably see it now, it's too dark, but there's a fair flow of juice out of the come on. A fair flow of juice out of the beet. Because it was over chopped the other day. I left it going for too long, so I'm actually just scooping it back up again. Oh, sorry. Now we're sucking these. So yeah, there's fair flow of juice out of the beet. Because I put in too much the other day being greedy, and I had to let it chopping for too long then to chop it properly. And if you chop it too much, the juice flows out of it very easy. So I'm actually scooping it back up there now and just throwing it back up now again. But anyone thinking of chopping beet in their feeder, that's one of the downsides and why you can only ever do it for max 2 days at a time. We'll get this first mix put out so for the cows. The T7 could do with a bit of a scrub. Someone put in the comments the other day that they couldn't get over the hours of this yoke. It doesn't look a day an hour over 6,000, but it has 4,000 and under 5,000 hours on it. Maybe it came up as 999 when we started or something, I don't know. But so the house now this week's here. All the grass silage has gone out of it for the waving. It's big enough thing, but the big falling out there in the maize first, but it's in big straw, so I'm going to throw it out here now. We load it back up again. Bit of nuisance, but it only takes 5 minutes, and I know it'll be mixed properly, whereas I can leave it mixed there for half an hour, and the bite is mixed properly, so it's actually only makes rubbish of all the old mix. So yeah, bit of a dose to look. The job has to be done right. So I might have done it. Bit of a douse now, but anyway, don't take too long to load it up. So that's how much 130 odd weanlings eat in a day. Last load in a day now. So it's taken about 3 hours, including going to the outside yard. So not too bad. Look, it would be a lot faster now if I was just feeding in the home yard, but such is life at the moment. I'm going to possibly think about getting out and casting out tomorrow. No, sorry. I'm going to rephrase that. I'm going to definitely think about getting out casting tomorrow. About 25 I want to get out. Dad is doing the horses now this morning. James is coming there after lunch. We're going to get him ridden out, got up a couple of them, so. Christian Williams there, the trainer that we bought Rule in off us, gave me a nice mention in the paper there yesterday. He just said that the horse came highly recommended from Pat Collins, so that was great. Nice when you put your neck on the block like that. You recommend the horse to a trainer that they sort of commend you for it, because it does. You know, if I recommend, horses don't always live up to their potential. So if I recommend the horse to someone and say, look, go and spend your money on this horse, I think he's going to be decent and he'll do well for you in the future, and he doesn't do well, you know, they can. It sort of tarnishes your reputation a bit, so it is a bit of a big deal to go and recommend a horse to someone. And look, when we're recommending horses, we don't say, oh, this is the right horse, 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 because obviously they're not all going to be good horses. Like, the level of really good horses is small, but I can just say to a trainer that, you know, I think this fella's a bit of value there, you should probably go and buy him. He'll win away a couple of races at whatever level. He might be a bit of value relative to what he's making on the day. So yeah, it's just nice to be commended when you do put your neck in the block. Horse is done, cattle fed. A few horses on the walker still. I am going to pick up this load of beef there now. I'm going to give this T71 wash off now first, because that all dust off the feeder is a bit of a disaster, ruins the paint. Fong is still tidying away in the workshop. It's in there somewhere. Brand new shampoo. She looks a lot better there now. That dust off the feeder just destroys them. She's a nice tractor, isn't she? I like it anyway.
But they say that the contracts that were here now for the weekend were telling me that the John Deere are nearly comparable in price now to a New Holland or a case. I've that load of beef tipped off there now. I must try and find a block now to put under the trailer. There's 2 bits of ones. Will that do? Hardly will it? No. Might do, yeah. For business. I'm going to try the feeder there now, and I'll have it on for the morning. And I'm actually going to load it with beef, but I'm not going to chop it. I'll just have it in for the morning. So while I'm feeding the horses, like, it can be chopping away. I'm going to try and avoid chopping it, only sort of as close as I can to. Oh God, the one bad thing about the Hollands, you can't see the hitch. As close as I can to I'm using it, because we did have a bit of runoff there, as I showed you this morning in what was chopped 2 days ago. So also I put in a little bit too much last day. I put in like six buckets instead of 5, and 5 is plenty. If you fill it up to the last, it'll chop quick. Or if you just fill it up, now I'm firing it all over the yard now, no? If you fill it just up to the level of the top of the auger, it'll chop fast. But if you fill it just above the auger, it doesn't chop right basically. So don't overdo it. Job of the day, as usual, just fed up these girls. Press this fella here, it turns off the floor and rotors, and then press this fella here and the load off, and it turns off the hydraulics. They're happy out now with their bed for the night. So I'm going to leave it there now for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Or